BLACKPINK's Jennie is a global superstar, celebrated for her unique charm, style, and talent. However, with fame comes great responsibility, and some fans have crossed the line in ways that are truly shocking. From invading her privacy in Paris to constant online hate, Jennie has endured incredibly rude behavior that no idol should have to face. Jennie has faced her share of rude fan interactions, but the final story in today's video will leave you speechless. Reckless fans throwing objects at the members left Jennie visibly upset and in tears, sparking outrage among Blinks and raising serious questions. Let's explore the shocking reality of the rudest things fans have done to Jennie. One of the most entitled encounters Jennie experienced took place in October 2024 during Paris Fashion Week, where she attended the Chanel SS25 show. As she left a store, fans began hounding her for selfies. When she politely declined due to a packed schedule, they started guilt-tripping her, shouting things like, "Do you hate us?" Jennie, being professional, tried to explain, but the rude demands continued. The entitlement in this situation was evident, as fans were pushing the narrative that Jennie owed them her time, completely disregarding her exhaustion and tight schedule. Instead of respecting her boundaries, they continued harassing her with guilt-tripping comments like, "Are you serious?" This left Jennie visibly uncomfortable, but she tried to maintain her composure throughout the ordeal. The pressure from these so-called fans escalated as they tried to get closer to her, making her feel trapped in a situation where her personal space was repeatedly violated. Netizens who saw the incident condemned this behavior, expressing outrage over how disrespectful and entitled the fans had acted. Despite her professionalism, it was clear that Jennie was rattled by the encounter, and this left a lasting impression on Blinks, who were disgusted by the lack of respect shown towards her. As rude as this moment was, it's just a small preview of the more disturbing incidents that would follow. In 2022, Jennie found herself at the center of a social media storm when rumors of her alleged relationship with BTS's V went viral. The controversy exploded after V accidentally followed Jennie on Instagram, sending fans into a frenzy. What could have been brushed off as a simple mistake or a private matter quickly escalated into a full-scale online attack. Thousands of Blinks and armies flooded Jennie's social media, accusing her of ruining her image and even labeling her as a clout chaser. Some extreme fans began spamming her posts with hateful comments like, "You're ruining BTS," and "You don't deserve BLACKPINK," while others claimed that Jennie was using V's popularity for attention. When the two were reportedly seen together in a leaked photo, which was later shown to be a photoshopped image, the problem only became worse. Fans of both artists launched a mass reporting campaign against Jennie's Instagram account, trying to get her profile suspended. They circulated doctored screenshots and unfounded stories, creating a toxic environment around Jennie's social media presence. The abuse was unrelenting, and some fans even turned to V's account to demand that he unfollow Jennie and clarify the situation, making it evident that this was no little mistake, but rather a planned attack intended at both stars. The backlash reached new heights when Jennie appeared in HBO's The Idol. Fans who were already critical of her took this opportunity to lash out at her for her role in the show, labeling her scenes as inappropriate and accusing her of damaging BLACKPINK's image. The hate was relentless, with critics calling her participation in the series a desperate attempt for relevance. Throughout it all, Jennie chose to stay silent and focus on her career, but the vitriol she faced highlighted the extreme measures some fans would go to just to tarnish her reputation. But while social media can be toxic, fans got personal during BLACKPINK's Hong Kong concert. One of the most unexpected moments in Jennie's career came during BLACKPINK's Born Pink World Tour. Fans began accusing her of lazy dancing, specifically during their performances in Hong Kong. Clips surfaced online showing Jennie's performances being compared to her earlier stops in Europe, where she seemed much more energetic. On the other hand, her movements in Hong Kong were described as tired and lacking power, leading some to criticize her for not putting in enough effort. The criticism gained traction when Chinese netizens compiled videos highlighting moments where Jennie's energy appeared lower than her usual vibrant self. This narrative quickly spread on social media, with many accusing Jennie of being uninterested and not giving her best during the concert. Some went as far as calling her performances unprofessional, leading to a huge wave of online backlash. However, other fans who attended the concerts in person jumped to Jennie's defense, claiming that the clips circulating online were taken out of context and didn't represent the full performance. They pointed out that Jennie had been dealing with health issues, which could have affected her stamina during the physically demanding world tour. Jennie herself later addressed the controversy in an interview, explaining how injuries and health problems have impacted her ability to perform consistently, adding that she often feels like she's letting her fans down because of this. Despite the mixed opinions, Jennie's passionate supporters continued to stand by her, with many highlighting the pressure that K-pop idols face and the unrealistic expectations placed on them to always be at their peak, even when dealing with physical and mental exhaustion. This situation, however, sparked a larger conversation about the intense scrutiny idols face, especially when it comes to their on-stage performances. But as bad and disappointing as this backlash was, nothing could prepare Jennie for the terrifying moment that she had to deal with next. In July 2024, Jennie found herself at the center of controversy after a video surfaced of her vaping indoors during a behind-the-scenes vlog. The footage, which was part of her YouTube content showing her preparations for a fashion event, quickly sparked backlash, especially in South Korea, where smoking or vaping indoors is strictly prohibited. The clip showed Jennie vaping while getting her hair and makeup done, and although it was quickly removed, the damage had already been done. Jennie's agency, OA Entertainment, issued an apology on her behalf, stating that she deeply regretted her actions and had apologized to the staff present during the incident. Jennie herself later addressed the issue, explaining that while she understood why people were upset, she wanted to emphasize that it was a cultural difference. In an interview with Harper's Bazaar, she mentioned, "What can I do? If Korean people think it's wrong, I've got to make up for it." Despite the apology, the incident left many fans divided, with some supporting Jennie's willingness to take responsibility, while others criticized her actions. What do you think? As troubling as these controversies were, the next incident would prove to be even more far-reaching. In October 2024, Jennie attended Paris Fashion Week as an ambassador for Chanel, but it wasn't her blonde hair or elegant accessories that made headlines. It was her bold, no-pants look that stole the show. Jennie stepped out in ultra-short, teal-textured shorts that gave the illusion she was skipping pants altogether, a nod to the ongoing no-pants trend in the fashion world. While some international fans praised Jennie for her daring style, particularly in the context of a high-fashion event, the response from South Korean netizens was less forgiving. Many felt that the shorts resembled underwear and were overly revealing for such a public setting. Critics commented that Jennie appeared uncomfortable throughout the event, pulling down her shorts as she walked, further fueling the debate about whether the outfit was a fashion risk gone too far. Others criticized the overall styling, claiming that the combination of her outfit, blonde hair, and makeup didn't suit her usual glamorous image. Comments ranged from, "It looks like she's just wearing underwear," to, "Her stylist really missed the mark this time." Despite the mixed reactions, Jennie's look quickly went viral, showcasing her ability to stay at the center of the fashion conversation, whether people loved or hated the ensemble. But just when you thought things couldn't get any more petty, Jennie's next encounter showed just how much privacy she's lost as an idol. Jennie has often faced intense scrutiny over her appearance, with fans and media alike criticizing her weight. One particularly disheartening incident occurred after her appearance at a Chanel event in July 2024. Jennie, under the spotlight, donned a stunning see-through top and lace shorts. Yet instead of celebrating her daring fashion choices, some netizens chose to attack her appearance, accusing her of gaining weight and not taking care of herself. These body-shaming comments ranged from criticisms of her face being chubbier to rude remarks suggesting she had let herself go. Despite these malicious comments, Jennie chose to turn away from the body shaming, allowing her work to speak for itself. However, fans quickly came to her defense, condemning the trolls and reminding others of the unrealistic beauty standards idols are held to. Many praised Jennie for her confidence and her ability to maintain grace under such pressure, with one fan commenting, "Jennie is still one of the most beautiful and talented K-pop idols, and it's time we stop attacking women over their bodies." On Reddit, fans voiced their disgust with the negative comments, emphasizing how damaging these criticisms are, especially considering the immense pressure K-pop idols are already under to maintain their physical appearance. One Redditor noted that Jennie has been dealing with this since her debut, and the constant scrutiny can take a toll on any performer's mental health. It's clear that Jennie continues to push through with grace. As she remains one of the most prominent K-pop figures in the world, the constant body shaming serves as a reminder of the toxic standards idols are subjected to and why change is so desperately needed in the industry. But this pales in comparison to the most shocking violation of Jennie's privacy, where a fan crossed every possible line. One of the most shocking and heartbreaking moments for Jennie came during BLACKPINK's concerts, where fans' behavior took a turn for the worse. Throughout their world tour, it wasn't just the usual excitement and cheering that Jennie had to endure. Audiences often overstepped boundaries by standing on chairs, ignoring security warnings, and invading seats that weren't theirs. However, the situation escalated when fans began throwing objects at BLACKPINK members, with Jennie being a frequent target. These weren't just harmless gifts being tossed casually. Objects were hurled from the crowd, and despite the dangerous nature of these actions, some fans justified it as showing affection or excitement. On one occasion, Jennie was hit in the face during a performance, leaving her visibly upset. She managed to keep her composure during the concert, but later, behind the scenes, she reportedly broke down in tears. The fact that Jennie, a professional performer, was being criticized for not being enthusiastic enough while having things thrown at her added to the emotional toll. Fans who saw her crying online expressed their anger at the disrespect she faced, calling for concertgoers to show more consideration for the idols they claim to love. Security personnel had repeatedly warned fans not to stand on chairs or invade spaces, but some ignored these instructions, causing chaos in the audience. The continual disruption added to the tension during the performances, and the stress finally caught up with Jennie, who couldn't hide her frustration after being hit. This moment marked a low point in Jennie's concert experiences and sparked a conversation about fan behavior and safety at K-pop events. Many Blinks rallied behind Jennie, condemning the behavior of those who disrupted what should have been an enjoyable event. From invasive interactions to dangerous stunts, it's clear that being an idol comes with extreme challenges. What do you think about how Jennie has been treated by some of her fans? Have Blinks gone too far? Let me know in the comments below. If you want fans to treat Jennie better, subscribe for more K-pop on K-Talk. Check out my channel for more videos, and see you again soon.